Hello and welcome to our Year with the Ears, our daily vlog where we relive our year living in the Walt Disney World resorts in 2019. Today is day 126.
Today is moving day again, and we did get really lucky to have 3 nights here in club level. That's not something that normally happens for us. It just worked out that way because when I rented the points for the 3-bedroom Grand Villa at Boardwalk, I had already had a 3-night stay booked, which meant when I got rid of the 3rd night there, we were going to be homeless for a night. So I had to add on a night here at Beach Club to have 3 nights in club level. Not complaining about that at all. So we got up early enough to go down to breakfast this morning before we had to check out, and they had all kinds of options like different pastries, and they had cereal and milk, and they had oatmeal, and they also had a crepe station where you could do crepes and chocolate and strawberries and whipped cream, things like that. And it was just a really nice variety for breakfast, I felt like. It wasn't a ton of options, but there was enough different types of things that I felt like you could get whatever you really wanted for breakfast. Once we were done with breakfast, we headed back down to the room and finished packing everything up and called Bell Services to come and get those big bags for us. We took the smaller bags down to the car, but we're not leaving just yet. We decided to go to Epcot today because we can walk there from Beach Club, and we didn't get to go yesterday because of the rain. So we walked over to Epcot and went to the World Showcase. It's the Flower and Garden Festival, and we decided to just go live on Facebook and walk around World Showcase looking at all the different things there for Flower and Garden. Nothing in particular we're planning on doing. We weren't really even talking that much. We were just kind of slowly walking and enjoying a peaceful afternoon there in the World Showcase. It was the first time we really did anything like this as far as live streaming, and it was really cool.
It was, and we just enjoyed everything that World Showcase had to offer and asked everyone to tell us where they were watching in the world while we're walking around the world in Epcot. It was just very fun, very relaxing. We decided since it was a beautiful day, we would just bring everyone along with us. And as we walked around, we got to the UK and saw that they had written, "Congratulations, Meghan and Prince Harry," on the birth of their son. And that was really cool because it is the UK here in Epcot, and they were recognizing that Archie was born, although he wasn't named yet, so they called him Baby Boy, which makes sense.
We didn't have a name yet, so it's like Baby Boy, sure, that works.
As we kept going around, just enjoying this beautiful day here in the park and live streaming, we got to see Rafiki. He was just kind of out and about taking pictures with guests, and so I got to take some pictures with him. Robert was live streaming, so he didn't take any pictures. He just kind of showed Rafiki and kept going. And then we got over to Germany, and they're not drummers, ladderers. I don't know what you call people who drum on ladders.
Do they have a title even? I don't know.
I'm really not sure, but they were out and they're super talented. I love watching them, love listening to them, and continued going and got to Mexico, and of course got to see the very talented Mariachi Cobre, and we stayed and watched them for a little bit because they are extremely talented. All the instruments they can play, and their singing is amazing. I love listening to them. When we got back to the beginning of World Showcase, we did sign off on the live stream and go through International Gateway to get to Beach Club because that's where our car is, and we drove over to Animal Kingdom Lodge Jumbo House to check into our 1-bedroom villa with a standard view. When we arrived and got there, they had kind of a little band going on. They had drummers out there, and one of the cast members was handing out little instruments so the guests could participate too. It was really awesome because pretty much anyone got to be in a band that day.
And it was also really loud. So if you don't like loud noises, the lobby of Jumbo House, not the place for you because there is often music and drumming and singing, and it's a lot of fun, but just keep that in mind if you don't like loud noises. After we watched that kind of impromptu band going on for a few minutes, we did go down to our room because it was ready. So our 1-bedroom standard view had kind of a pool view actually, but there's no category for that for DVC. And because there was a tree in front of the balcony, I guess that was probably part of the standard view they were basing it on. And we took pictures in the room, did 360 pictures, and then did a live tour on Facebook. Sure. One of my favorite pieces in these rooms, and actually one of my favorite pieces in any of those resorts that we've stayed in, is this lamp right here. They have it here, and they have one over on the other side as well, and it is a lamp with an ostrich egg nested inside. I think that is just the coolest thing and makes me want to buy one of those and take it home. Unfortunately, they don't sell them. So I thought it was really awesome, and I love seeing that lamp when we come in here. The king bed does not have any hidden Mickeys in the blanket or in the pillow. However, it does have Simba and Nala up there in the headboard. So that's adorable. We absolutely love seeing the different Lion King pieces they put throughout this room. It's not big on the hidden Mickeys, it's bigger on the Lion King stuff, and that's totally okay with us because hidden Mickeys are everywhere else, so why not have some hidden Lion King too? And if you'd like to watch that entire room tour, it is linked in the description below and up in the corner. Once we were done with that, we hopped back in the car and drove back over to Beach Club because we did check out today from club level, but we still have access to club level food for the rest of the day, so we're gonna make sure we take advantage of that. When we parked, there was actually a Volkswagen Beetle in the parking lot that I loved. It was one of the older models. It had this old style suitcase up on the luggage rack on top, but the reason it caught my attention was that they had a giant teddy bear sitting in the back seat, buckled up in the car, that was riding with them. And I have no idea why, but whoever has this car and had the teddy bear riding with them, it was hilarious.
It was really cool to see, so we of course had to snap a picture. And then we did go inside to the club level lounge and got to enjoy that pork and polenta we enjoyed so much a few nights ago. They had that again. It was so good. Of course, a lot of the regular things they've brought back each night, like the salads and the roasted vegetables. They had something different tonight though. They had a ceviche style shrimp. I really enjoyed this a lot. Robert, not so much.
I'm not a fan of ceviche. I've had many different types of ceviche, and I've never had one that I really loved. I've had a couple I can tolerate, but none that I loved, and this one was definitely not changing that anytime soon.
And of course, we did stick around for dessert because this is the last time we can get those Edie's ice creams that we love so much. They did have a lot of our favorites as far as desserts go, the Rice Krispie treats, the cookies, the Mickey domes, and so we did get some of those, but ultimately we're here for the ice cream. That's why we're here, that's why we're enjoying it. Once we completely stuffed ourselves between that amazing pork and polenta we love so much and all the desserts we had, we did get back in the car and drive over to the resort we're actually staying at tonight, Animal Kingdom Lodge, and that was the end of our day today. So we'll see you tomorrow
for our Year with the Ears.